Good morning. I'm in the Charlottesville area again, State Game Land 110. I'm on the Lowe Trail along the North Kill Creek. So I'm going to stay on this trail until I find a connecting trail to the Eagle Nest Trail. And then this will be my fourth attempt to find the Eagle Nest lookout. I am on the other side of the North Kill Creek. Came from over there, made my way through this. A challenge, yes. Don't necessarily want wet feet. I got new boots. They had a good grip. They work fine. Most likely I'll be coming back this way. I don't have to do it again. So look at the North Kill Creek from up above. Running pretty good. And the Lowe Trail. So I have gotten away from the North Kill Creek, coming up the side of the mountain, and this is what I want to do. I want to get up into here to meet up with that connecting trail to the Eagle Nest Trail. So I'm on my way up. The first time I came looking for the Eagle's Nest overlook, I hiked in from 183, hiked in about 3.5 miles or so on the Appalachian Trail, hooked a right to the Eagle Nest Trail, and expected to walk into the lookout, and I didn't. And I walked and I walked and I thought, well, I believe I'm just a little bit too far. And I turned around. I never did find it that day. So my second attempt to find the Eagle's Nest lookout, I came up the Sand Spring Trail and got onto the Appalachian Trail, went down to the Eagle's Nest Trail, took a left, and walked my way down and I thought, well, maybe I didn't go far enough the first time. So I walked in. I didn't check the time, I just walked. I tried to get at a good pace. And on that trail I could do just about 2 miles an hour. And at 59 minutes, I thought, well, now this is crazy. I'm not finding it. And so I walked back and got myself back to the Game Commission Road and walked down that to the parking lot. My second attempt. As you can see, orange signage, Tom Lowe Trail yet. On my third attempt to find the lookout, I borrowed a bike, rode in on the Game Commission Road about 3.5 miles onto a connecting trail to the Appalachian Trail and the Eagle's Nest Trail. Hid my bike. Once I hid my bike, I saw this trail. I said, I wonder if that's it. So this is the trail. This is the connecting trail from the Tom Lowe Trail to the Eagle's Nest Trail. And I came in the other direction, and I came to here. And I saw, from here, I saw the orange signage on the tree there, and I said, I think this is the Tom Lowe Trail. So, here I am. I have about an hour from here to get down to where I can start looking for the lookout again. So, off I go. I'm just coming off that connector trail from the Tom Lowe, coming into the Eagle's Nest Trail. You can see there's the blue blaze. The blue blaze. Well, I'm not going to go that way because this will take you up to the Appalachian Trail, which is just right up through here a little bit. So I am going to follow here and stick to the blue blaze as much as I possibly can and keep a watch to see whether or not this trail goes off. I'm going to presume if it goes anywhere, it would go off to the left. But once I get down all the way down through here, then the trail goes to the right. And if I don't see anything different, that's the way I'm going to be going for a while. The Eagle's Nest Trail, blue blaze. I'm sitting here in the crossroads, Blue Trail and the Appalachian Trail, taking a break. And I'm thinking about Runway. I helped her in June for a couple of days. She had gotten my number from a Trail Angel support person from, I think, South Carolina, Randino. And she was off the trail in Eckville. So she told me where she was, and I went to pick her up. She had been down to a bed and breakfast down below Eckville from the Appalachian Trail. And when I saw her, she says, "I know you." "Yeah, I know you. I had first run into Runway up on top of 183 where the car is now, and I was up there giving drinks out and snacks. It was a cool, rainy, misty day. She had been one of the last ones up through. Well, she stopped. I gave her a drink, and we talked for a little while. And I could tell that she was tired. She looked hungry. She just looked a little unsettled, not quite sure of herself. And I wished her luck, and she said, well, she's going to get moving. She was getting too cool. So that was when I first met her, and then when I met her again, it was so glad to see her. And she needed help. Her phone broke, went bad, and she needed to get back into Hamburg, needed to get a new phone. And I did that. And we ate at Subway. And I got her back to Eckville, said so long, have a good hike. But she called me the next morning and she said, "Quiet, John, I need your help." She said, the phone wouldn't charge. So I said, okay, I'll meet you at 309 up on top of the Blue Mountain. And I met her there, and we went down into Tamaqua, down to an AT&T, and she got fixed up down there. And we had lunch, and I dropped her back off up on top of 309, and we had made plans on I was to meet her over on the Lehigh River and to slack pack her up while she hiked up over the Palmerton rocks. So I met her early the next morning and did so. And she had a good hike up through there, but she was very glad that she didn't have to have her pack on her back. And I met her again at a crossroads. We went down to a restaurant that was on the bottom of the hill and had lunch together, and off she went. And she was nice enough to invite me into her Facebook page, and I was able to follow her all the way up through. And at one point up in New Hampshire, she hurt her shoulder and had to get 4 or 5 days worth of rest. And she did so, but that didn't deter her from getting back on the trail. And with the help of a couple more trail hikers that she had been with, they waited for her, and they continued on their way and hiked through Maine and ended up climbing Katahdin. So it was so great, that she did that. Runway, she will always be in my heart. Well, I am so glad after 3 attempts, on my 4th attempt, I have found Eagle's Nest Lookout. And I have been here in the 1990s maybe early 2000. It's been a long time, and I am glad to be back. And I never thought that so much time would go by. Since that day I came up through here, as I'm doing now, so I'm so excited after all these years. And I'm climbing these rocks, videoing and watching where I'm stepping, and I just slipped and went down. And as far as I know, everything is okay. So I think what I'm going to do is not video getting up through there and resume the video once I get up into there. And I am on the Eagle's Nest lookout. Been a challenge trying to find this place again. There was a heavy fog this morning, and it quite hasn't lifted yet, so there's a lot of fog out there yet. But I am here, and I am elated. And it's a warm November 18th. Rain is coming in by 4 o'clock this afternoon. I have a good hike to get out of here. So, what I was about to say before I slipped and went down was the last time, or the first time I was up here, I think, is I got up on here. This place is, I get down out of here alive. That'll be good. I just slipped again. And so I believe it was right over here, on that rock over there, that I was about ready to plunk myself down and eat some crackers and watch the view, and almost sat on a rattlesnake over in there. He wasn't moving, so I did.